Hello, my wonderful friends, and a heartfelt welcome back to the English Speaking and Listening Club. Today, we are taking a break from our usual grammar and vocabulary to talk about something much deeper, something that is at the very core of not just language, but of humanity itself. We're going to talk about a superpower that every single one of you possesses. It doesn't require special training, it's completely free, and it has the ability to change someone's entire day or even their life. Today we are exploring the power of kindness. In a world that can sometimes feel busy, stressful, and even a little harsh, kindness is like a quiet revolution. It's a universal language that everyone can understand, even before we learn the words. But for us as English learners, understanding and talking about kindness is especially powerful. It allows us to connect on a human level that goes far beyond grammar rules. So, if you've ever felt that a simple act of kindness made a difference in your life, or if you want to learn how to use your English to spread more warmth and connection, you are in the perfect place. Let's begin. Let me tell you a true story. A few years ago, I was in a busy coffee shop, trying to practice my English by reading a newspaper. I was struggling with a complex article, and I must have had a very frustrated and confused look on my face. An elderly gentleman sitting next to me noticed. He didn't laugh or ignore me. Instead, he turned to me and said in the kindest voice, "That's a tough article, isn't it? Would you like me to help you with it?" In that moment, I felt a mix of emotions, surprise, gratitude, and a little embarrassment. But his eyes were so warm and sincere. For the next 20 minutes, he patiently helped me understand the article. He explained the vocabulary, the context, and he never once made me feel foolish for not knowing. When we finished, I thanked him profusely. He just smiled and said, "We all need a little help sometimes. Pass it on." That small, unexpected act of kindness did more than just help me understand a newspaper. It gave me a massive boost of confidence. It reminded me that the goal of language is human connection. It showed me that people are generally good. And most importantly, it inspired me to pass it on. That single moment shaped the very mission of this club, to be a place of support, patience, and kindness for all of you. That is the power of kindness. It's a ripple effect. One small act can travel further than you can ever imagine. So, what is the science behind this? Why does kindness feel so good for both the giver and the receiver? It's not just a fuzzy feeling. It's biology. When we perform an act of kindness, our brain releases a cocktail of wonderful chemicals. It releases dopamine, which gives us a natural helper's high. It releases your oxytocin, which is often called the love hormone, and it helps us feel more connected to others. It even releases endorphins, which are our body's natural painkillers. Kindness literally reduces our stress and makes us happier and healthier. It's a win-win for everyone involved. Now, how does this connect to our English journey? I believe that kindness is the most important ingredient for successful language learning. Think about it. What is the biggest obstacle for most learners? It's not grammar. It's not vocabulary. It's but fear. The fear of making a mistake. The fear of sounding silly. The fear of being judged. An environment without kindness feeds that fear. It makes us want to stay silent, to hide. But an environment filled with kindness, like the one we try to build in this club, destroys that fear. When you know that people will be patient, when you know that a small mistake will be met with a smile and gentle correction, you feel safe. And when you feel safe, you find the courage to speak. You find the courage to try to make mistakes and to truly learn. Kindness creates the psychological safety we need to grow. I want to give you some practical ways we can all practice the power of kindness, both in life and in our English practice. First, be kind to yourself. This is the most important step. So many of you are so hard on yourselves. You get angry if you forget a word, You feel embarrassed if you make a pronunciation error. I want you to change that internal dialogue. When you make a mistake, instead of thinking, I'm so stupid, I want you to say to yourself, it's okay. I'm learning. This is part of the process. Treat yourself with the same patience and kindness you would offer to a best friend. This self-kindness will free you from the fear of failure. Second, practice kind communication in English. You can use your growing English skills to be a force for kindness in the world. Learn and use these simple phrases to encourage someone. You're doing a great job. Or, don't give up, you've got this. To show appreciation. I really appreciate your help. Or, that was so kind of you, thank you. To make someone feel included. What do you think? Or Simone, I'd love to hear your opinion. To offer help. Can I help you with that? Or would you like me to explain? These small phrases said with sincerity can make a world of difference to someone who might be struggling, just like I was in that coffee shop. Third, look for small opportunities. Kindness doesn't have to be a grand gesture. It can be holding a door open for someone, smiling at a stranger, giving a genuine compliment. I love your accent. Or that's a great question. Listening to someone, truly listening, without looking at your phone. In our club, it could be leaving a positive comment for another member, encouraging them after they've practiced speaking. My dear friends, your English journey is not just about passing a test or getting a promotion. It is about expanding your world, about connecting with more human beings, about sharing your ideas and your heart. And the vehicle for all of that, the thing that makes those connections beautiful and meaningful, is kindness. I want to leave you with a challenge this week. I call it the Your 7-Day Kindness Challenge. Each day, I want you to do one small, intentional act of kindness. It can be in your native language or in English. It can be for yourself or for someone else. And at the end of the week, I want you to come back to this video and tell us in the comments how it made you feel. Did it change your day? Did it change your perspective? I truly believe that the simple act of kindness has the power to bridge divides, to heal wounds, and to build a better, more connected world. And it all starts with you. If this message resonated with you, if you believe in the power of kindness, please let me know by hitting that subscribe on button and ringing the notification bell. Let's build this club into the kindest, most supportive corner of the internet. And in the comments, I'd love to hear your stories of kindness. When was a time that someone's kindness made a difference in your life? Thank you for your beautiful, kind hearts. Keep speaking, keep listening, and never, ever underestimate your power to make someone's world a little brighter.